Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confuse. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap. Breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Hot. God PCV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confuse. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap. Breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Reporting what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Call PCV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon. Call Peace TV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confuse. From the streets to the world, keep it real, no cap. You're breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Call Peace TV, we bringing the news. Fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Reporting what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Call Peace TV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon. Call Peace TV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confuse. From the streets to the world, keep it real, no cap. You're breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Call Peace TV, we bringing the news. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confuse. Go Peace TV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon. Facts stay sharp, yeah, we never confuse. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap. Breaking headlines, put the truth on the map. Hot.
Hey y'all, hey, welcome. Y'all, we back again with another live for you guys. This video is going to be, this live is going to be recording of the interview that I did with Lakesha Harris's sisters. It's two of them. That's been going hard, writing for her, trying to get her case overturned. Lakesha Harris is the young lady from Chicago who is being held for a shooting that occurred herself in front of her home from her then boyfriend, baby mom. The baby mom pulled up on her to fight. Things wrestling over the firearm. The baby mom got shot. Mind you, Lakesha Harris has a CCL, a license to carry. She's been having it for over 10 years. Now she's currently in jail, basically fighting for her life because the young lady was shot. Lakesha is being charged. Why is she being charged for something when she was only protecting herself? So we're just gonna get into her story. I hope y'all, and I'll come back probably or the next day and read some of the transcripts for y'all. So hey guys, welcome to my channel. This is an interview that I recently did with Lakesha and Lanita, who are the sisters of Lakesha Harris, the young woman that is currently incarcerated in Chicago, Illinois, after being attacked at her own home and having a registered gun and CCL license and being charged with a crime that is, in my opinion, self-defense. And we're going to be speaking about some things that a lot of people probably has never heard of. So we're going to jump into this interview, and we're going to end up listening to the story from Lakesha Harris herself in a second interview. So let's jump into it, guys. Hope you enjoy it.
Videos, and I understood where she was coming from with the videos, and we it took us so long to for them to even release the body cams to us. So we really did all of her footwork. Right. We did all of my twin footwork by ourselves. I mean, we did it all, from going to get the medical records from the hospital, we did what her lawyer was supposed to do.
And that was one of my questions that I have lined up for you guys too, as far as with a lawyer. Did she have a lawyer?
Absolutely, yep. She had a lawyer. She has a lawyer. Right. I just feel his job when it came to her.
Exactly. Because I'm in my head with me, because when me and Tanisha, when we behind the scenes and we're talking about the stories and stuff, it's like mind-boggling to me how she is even still, how she even got charged with this.
Absolutely.
With a CCL, because I know about having CCLs because I have one. And then, the Romika case, I've been dealing with the Romika case, going to the court dates and everything, listening to everything. And with your sister case, is literally a self-defense case.
It is. Yep.
And I'm just so mind-boggled by how they handled this case and her being locked up.
CPD has failed on numerous cases to my twin in her case. I'm talking about from the hospital visits to her collapsing while she was in their care. Yep. I'm talking about
brain. What was it too? Brain bleed. Yeah, yes. All of that.
I'm talking about they have failed on so many occasions when it came to her. They never took her car for evidence or forensics. They never tested her for gun residue. They basically found her guilty off of hearsay.
That's another thing. Like, that's another question that because I'm literally wondering, like, in my head, your sister literally told them that the girl had a knife and they had a gun as well. Yeah, did they actually let the friend of the girl go?
They let both of them go. Both of them wasn't arrested. Both of them wasn't charged. Both of them wasn't searched. If y'all look at the video, y'all see the girl had a purse around her neck. They didn't search their purse. If someone comes to you and tell you to your face, and they telling the police, hey, they came to my house. This is my house. They came to attack me with a gun and a knife. Neither one of them was searched. Was the gun that was being used.
Right.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
I apologize, and I'll pop in and out. My question: if the young lady says that she was shot, did they check the bullet to see if it even matched her twin's gun? No, they didn't. So here's the thing: they on my second block, they had a shooting a couple of days prior to that. What they found, even because I even got her discovery. So what they found in the discovery on the discovery paper, it has two different bullets.
Wait a minute, hold on.
Bullets can't go to one bullet.
Hold on, wait. Can you hold on? I gotta write that down real quick. I'm so sorry. That was two different bullets found in different
places, though. The bullets can't go. Saying that the gun went off and she shot twice. Why is it two different bullets? Both of the bullets are not the same.
Right. Oh, wow.
And on the video, you clearly hear one shot. You don't hear multiple shots.
Yep.
Where can we find the discovery papers? The discovery papers, we have them on hand. They're not public records. The discovery papers, we actually did our own footwork. Like I was just telling her, we did our own footwork with everything. I mean, with every paperwork we got out here, we did rallies, we did it all. We done. It's just now her case is getting the coverage that we've been trying to get for the whole 14 months. We done did rallies over the summer. Like, we literally standing out there past everything. We done did it all.
And that's what I said in my video. I said her sister she been going hard for her since day one of this incident happened.
I listen, I'm a twin. That's my twin. And to be in this situation,
right.
So I'm not understanding it. Like, how did we get to this point? You get a hard working woman. We've been working since we were 16 years old. My twin had her first child at 16.
Mm-hmm.
To see her not being able to, her first born that she put blood, sweat, and tears in to getting her what she needed to be,
mm-hmm.
and she wasn't there to feel the accomplishments of her being motherhood. That's something that she can't get back.
Yeah, it's a lot of things she can't get back. And you would think, and literally, she did her due diligence in proper paperwork and her gun and all these things only to still fall victim.
Gun for over 5 years, never had to use it. She done been carrying for over 10 years. So it's just like board of what? Chairman at Something Good in Inglewood. She's been on that chairman for over 10 years. She sits on the chairman of that. You
said of Something Good?
Something Good in Inglewood. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. They helped us. They help us with and everything. Like we got a whole new dynamic. Like, she definitely got her foot soldiers out here doing the work that we need to do to try to get her home.
So, okay. So she's been working on it for, like you said, over a year. And you guys been providing stuff as you go along. But yeah, I'm just interested.
When we first reached out, we had the police report. We had her doctor statement, and the picture that's not being shown is the picture of both her ass and toes.
Oh.
So I don't know if y'all seen that.
Yeah, I posted it in my video. Yeah, that's the first. That's the main one I showed.
The hoodie. So the picture that she took, that was the picture Chicago took of her when she came in.
And that was one of my questions. Was that the photo from that same day?
Yeah, that was before the mugshot.
And if you notice, you're gonna see that photo on whoever has been covering it since I've been covering it. I got that photo because I was like, I went to your page and I started looking at everything. I was pulling up stuff from here, so I put that photo out there.
Live, if you go all the way down from when it first happened on January last year, I went live about it. It went viral, but it just didn't do what I needed to do at that time. And even now, like, this is the thing that I keep telling people. Keisha's story can't be made up. Everything is literally on her ring camera.
Exactly.
Everything is literally, like, she can't lie, the girl can't lie. From the text messages to her threatening her, telling her that she's gonna pull up and to the girl, we didn't even know still to this day until trial that she knew where my twin stayed at. Because here's the thing: the drop off of the was
at the gas station.
House. It was either at the gas station or the baby's daycare. It was never in my twin house. So my twin never knew the girl knew where she stayed at.
Wow. So, and this is going to ask too. Another question I wanted to ask was, what was their relationship like? Obviously, it had to be a good relationship at some point if it's taking care of the baby.
Absolutely. It wasn't a relationship, period. You know, they just talked on the verge of dream, which is the baby. It wasn't no, like, you know, relationship where the girl she's doing. She got in her feelings about certain things when he didn't want to give her money. or whatever the case may be they had going on behind my twin back. It was never like my twin was more so of the nurturer. Girl, the little baby barely had came over there with things, and her hair wasn't home. My twin always made sure she had what she needed to have. Like, she was more of the mother figure to the little baby. The little baby loved my twin.
So basically, what I'm getting out of what you just said, this stems from the fact that your sister is with her baby dad, and she's still sleeping, creeping with him behind your sister back.
I don't know to say that for a fact, but they still creeping. But my thing is, I'm somebody's. I got kids with somebody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm being logic about the situation.
Right.
Anytime you still in your feelings or you being bitter about something, it's something still lingering around in there.
Exactly.
So I'm just being realistic. I don't know, and like my twin don't even know what was the status between them because she kept it all about the baby.
The baby. Okay. Also, I was gonna ask, do your sister have any kids? No kids. Okay.
How long were they together? You know what? I want to say maybe 2 to 2 years. It wasn't long. It wasn't long. And how old is Dream? At the time this happened, I think Dream maybe 2. Okay. So she's still a little baby.
Okay.
So we waiting on it. Keisha actually called too. She actually wanted to speak on it too. So she called.
Oh, that's great.
She actually called around 10:45 to see if call, but she don't mind talking. So
okay, so because this is how we gonna do it. So because we want to get acclimated with you guys.
Okay.
So when we do talk to your sister, I can record that and just play it.
Okay.
So we don't have to keep doing this touch and go type thing.
Okay.
But another question, because this on my video, when you see your sister Lakesha coming out of her house, and this is what I explained from me. I was thinking, in my opinion, was that maybe you guys probably only uploaded the part of her coming out the house, maybe, I don't know, the second time or something, because they were saying why the baby wasn't in her hand on camera when she was going to the car. I was
the baby can walk. What's the sense of her putting her in her hand? She can walk. When my twin left out the house, she checked her box.
Yeah.
And the baby was walking. Like, that shouldn't even be I mean, I'll see if the baby couldn't walk, but she can walk. She can walk down the stairs. What was the point of her putting her in her hand?
Okay.
That ain't got nothing to do with what happened.
And that's what I told them. I said, I'm like, that's beyond the point. The fact of the matter is, we know that it's a baby. We know Lakesha has the baby. We know Lakesha is telling her. That's what I was saying in the text messages. You see that it was a good conversation going, and then out of nowhere, she's talking about pulling up and doing something to Lakesha. Like, why is that? That's crazy.
Right, because my twin had told her prior to that, and the day before that, that Dream was sick. And my twin, because she called me, and she was saying, like, she did everything she can. She could have gave her a treatment, a breathing treatment, or medicine. She might need to go see a doctor. So that's what she was trying to explain to the mom. Mm-hmm. This is my thing. If you had that much concern, you knew that your baby, my concern wouldn't have been with me coming over here to thing to this girl. My concern would have been, you ain't, pick your baby up and go to the hospital, and I just told you she was sick and she got a hard time breathing, but for some reason that I can't figure out for the life of me, the judge wants to tell my twin, you had her in your care all that time. Well, what she was supposed to do, she notified both of the parents, and neither one of them decided they wanted to show up or take her to the hospital. But when they did, this is what happened.
Right.
That's not her child. She just had her in the care. And she did what any person was supposed to do when they got somebody else's child in their care. Reach out to the parents.
Right, and of course they
know, hey, your child still need to go to the hospital.
Right, and of course they gonna ask so many questions that your sister probably don't even know answers to. So
right.
just come get your baby.
Insurance or anything, you gotta have all this stuff. That wasn't her job. The job that she was supposed to do.
Yes, exactly. Another question I want to ask. You don't know this answer, but you probably don't even know the answer to it, but I'm gonna ask it anyway. Have your sister Lakesha ever confided into you as to why the dad wasn't able to take her to the baby mom? So just so the conversation wouldn't happen.
So at the time he didn't. He was at work.
Oh, okay.
So what happened? So originally the thing is that Keisha and him keeps the baby Monday and Tuesday. On this particular week, the girl reached out to my twin because the dad told his baby mama that he wasn't going to be able to keep her for an extra day because he had to work. So she asked my twin, is it okay if Dream stayed for an extra day? My twin said, okay, but you have to get her Wednesday before 5 because I got something to do. So that's how she stayed to Wednesday, the 8th. Because originally they keep her Monday and Tuesday.
Okay.
So the baby mama reached out to her and asked if she could keep her for an extra day.
And that's crazy because all this stuff is in text messages. It's documented. Absolutely. There's no way she should even be locked up, charged with anything. It's done messed up. She done lost her job, done lost out time with her own kids just from trying to be a mother figure to somebody else's child.
Yeah.
That is insane. Tanisha, you have something you want to ask?
Yeah, so what was his take on it? Was he interviewed by law enforcement or anything?
He went to that night because he couldn't come down. So they when he finally did pull up, he was all over the place, and the police was telling him to calm down. He kept yelling, so they just arrested him because he couldn't calm down. But for the most part, he basically showed his true colors when she got in there.
Basically,
you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. He left like any other nigga will, and he basically didn't care to keep her house going, pay the bills, even with her kids, you know what I'm saying? Because technically she's in there from being a mother figure to your child. The least you can do is help with her kids while she's in there. But he didn't. He left and started acting a fool the second she got in.
Yeah, that's messed up.
No, he didn't.
Another question I want to ask are you guys originally from Chicago, born and raised?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, born and raised from we actually from home.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I got. And then anything else you want to add? That's totally fine. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I don't have a filter. And whatever it is needs to be put out, it's gonna get put out.
Absolutely, it's a no bars off. My thing is, for a while, everybody put her in a box to where she didn't waste. So to see that you guys and everybody else finally, catching on or taking heed to the story, I'm very honored as a twin because. Concealed security in Illinois. This bigger than her right now. This can happen to any one of us. We carry guns or we license to carry, and this is what the city is telling us now.
Exactly. And then
this is what the city is telling us. You basically gotta be dead and gone or hurt to defend yourself. And I'm not understanding if y'all don't know who pulled the trigger. Even when the girl got on the stage, on the stand, on trial, the girl told the truth. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna allow her. She said that she told them she threatened her. She told them that my twin didn't know that she had the address. She sat there and told them all of this.
Wait a minute.
Yes. And the fact that the judge still considered her guilty on 3 other accounts. The only thing they did was took the attempt murder off the table.
Yeah, she got 3. They took the attempted murder off, and they charged her with 3 firearm charges. Do you know exactly what firearm charges that was?
She got reckless endangerment. She got aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Okay, yep.
And I forgot the last one.
Yeah, because it's one more.
What I do know is that they drop certain charges when they know they're not going to be able to get a conviction, and that is what they did. They put other charges up so they can potentially get a conviction. So my question to you is, why did you guys pick a judge trial over a jury trial?
So that's another thing. Her lawyer picked that for her.
Oh no,
girl!
He knew. See, he knew the lawyer exactly, and the lawyers know that you got a better chance doing a jury trial than a freaking bench trial.
So here's the thing. It's so much. It's so much to this, y'all. It's baffling.
If we got to do more than one interview with you, we here for you.
We will. Let me another question. So the lawyer, is he a paid lawyer or he's a
paid lawyer?
Oh my God.
Paid lawyer.
And what is he doing now? What has he done? Has he kept in contact with you all? What is he doing?
I don't know what is he doing. I haven't Keisha called. I was on an important phone call. She just had called, but I know she had. He took a vacation after trial.
What?
That's what he did. So her interview, her meeting with him was yesterday night. So I haven't had a chance to ask her how did it go, because I just missed her call. But that's what he did. He went on vacation.
They railroaded her.
Oh yes.
So what? So
yes.
So he didn't challenge anything in the discovery pack before.
But even when they went to trial, he didn't use none of her videos. Text message? No. He didn't use the text messages. They used them.
Oh my God.
Oh, but he didn't show none of the videos, none of the text messages, nothing.
Oh no.
It'll be easy to get a new trial in regards to that. See, I was under the impression that she represented herself possibly, because I'm like, there's no way she had an attorney.
Exactly. That's what we were saying on that video.
Yeah, the same lawyer. And he was paying off before trial even started.
Oh, he really supposed to. He did nothing. He just waited till trial to come. He didn't do
nothing. We did all the work. We brought him all the paperwork that he needed. All he did was show up in a suit. That's all. He didn't do nothing. Even with the police reports, all the police that was on the scene, they all have different stories in a police report. None of their stories match.
That literally right. This is what me and Tanisha was saying. Even on the live that I did, like that alone will get a new trial or get it thrown out. The fact that all the officers' statements are totally different, and it don't even match up to what the body cams is showing.
If you don't mind me asking, did you guys have to pay a
lot? I think hers was 15 or 20,000.
Yeah, see, no.
To us, that's a lot.
Can you do me a favor? Can you reach out to the court in her case? You're going to need her case number, and I know you have it. So when you reach out to them, give them that and ask them for every motion that the attorney...
He ain't found none. He only found maybe 2 motions, and that was dismissed. That was back in... I know he found one back in August when we tried to get her home in August, and the one in May, the one in April, before her daughter went on prom. It was last year. He hasn't found none.
The only motions he's filed was to try to possibly get her out.
Get her home, yep.
Because there's no way that judge could look at any of this. Even if the lawyer not doing nothing.
Had it out for my twin. Since February. She made her demands in the courtroom. She treated us like we was less than nothing. She always had a speech for us when we came in. If y'all got y'all phones out, turn them off. Don't say nothing. She don't want us to deny, report, nothing like. And she made everything about social media because your sister put it on social media. That ain't got shit to do with why you
at all.
What you rude.
At all.
She can't control nothing that she be hearing there. She can't control what we doing out here, and we all right.
Yep. Yep.
So, but she hate that Keisha got the support that she got. So when Keisha case every court date, Keisha court be packed. And she hates that.
I wish I would have been knew about her case. I would have been there. I go to court every court date.
She's very nasty. She's and for her to be one of us, she's very nasty and snotty. And she took this on personal. Everything that she ruled out and she found her guilty of, she kept saying, I feel. It was never facts. It was always I feel. It's a Bridgeview and tried to get them. They is very expensive, so we try to. They like $600 and some for the whole
shit, for the whole case. Everything that's not happening.
No, that ain't even for the whole case. That's just for her 3-day trial.
What?
Okay,
mm-hmm. So it's like $4 something every page.
So how about this? So I can send you 200. Can you come up with the other 4?
Yeah, so Keisha said, I'm waiting on her to call, because she said she has some that we could go get from him. She's telling us to go get something from him, so I'm waiting on her to call, because she said he's going to give us everything on a flash drive. So whatever he could give us that we ain't got to come out of our pocket with, that's what we're trying to get from our lawyer.
Okay, so we'll wait and see what y'all get, and then whatever else y'all don't get, me and Tanisha will go in and help you guys with.
Pay for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
very much so.
She did everything personal. Like, she always had it out for Keisha. And Keisha knew it because the Sunday before trial, before her last day of trial, I go see her, every Sunday or whatever. And I'm like, why you looking like that? She like, man, I just got a feeling she's not going to let me off just without convicting me of anything.
Mm-hmm.
She said she got it out for me, and because this is a new judge. I did my homework on her too. She ain't been a judge but only 3 years.
See, they like to be harder on us to prove something to them.
She got a point to prove, and she making it with the wrong person. If they trying to put my twin up with her, these is 2 totally different cases. I don't want that to be they two totally
right. And that's what, because I don't know if you've seen it, but I did a video and I told them, I was like, this is totally different. Hers is really self-defense, and this other one was not. And anybody that know that story can see that was a self-defense. But a question I was going to ask you was also about this lawyer, like, because now hearing that you said that he didn't show no pictures, video, nothing in the case or anything, what was his response to you and your sister about why she's being charged? Like, what probable cause did they have? Like,
he didn't have a response, but like me and my twin, after our emotions, because I was a wreck after that. I'm not gonna lie, I shut down completely.
Mm-hmm.
I lost it after I heard the ruling, because I really just can't understand this and how it is. But I say me and my twin had a conversation. It's me, my twin, and my older sister, Lanita. And we just going back over all the things that he has said and everything. So I want to say back in October, we had a court date. And before the court date, he had mentioned that they wanted to take the Tim murder off the table and charge her with something less. So we like, okay, well, whatever less, that's what we'll be going to trial with. you know. So I'm like, okay, if they want to take that off the table, here's the thing. This is the reason why they want to take it off, because they know.
So here, the recording got cut off, but what Lakesha was actually about to say is that the charge that was supposed to have been taken off the table between Keisha and her attorney, what they agreed on before they went in front of the judge, actually never got taken off, and she was still charged with something that she wasn't agreeing to at the time. So it's like they did a flip-flop type of thing on her, as if like this is what she agreed to and she didn't agree to it. But I inserted what was being said because it got cut off.
He needs to provide you guys with everything that he did.
That's why he keeps saying that.
Charges.
Okay. Yeah, that's why he keeps saying.
At your own home, and then not just you, but the girl that's attacking you, we both got our hands on the gun, and y'all charge me with it.
What he was saying is he don't think we should waste no more money on another attorney because he said a public defender can beat this case with their ass closed, basically.
I told you, I said the right attorney can beat this case with they just chew this up and spit it out quick. Crazy. Right? That's insane. They didn't do their job, and this is sad. And she did everything right. I don't see nothing that she did wrong, in my opinion.
So right now we're trying to get him to give us a date and a time to meet at his office to take him a flash drive so he can put all the discovery and everything on there. But I'm about to email him and text him to send me a list of the motions that he put in himself. And then I can let y'all know what he said.
Yeah. When is she supposed to get sentenced on the 21st of this month?
Of May.
Okay.
May 21st.
May. Okay. Oh yeah.
So you feel like falling off the case don't make it even more better, but you ain't do nothing.
Is he okay, wait, so is he trying to pull off the case before sentencing?
If she's coming out getting a retrial appeal, he's telling her that she got to get another attorney. Right, Nita?
So he said he could put the motions in. He just can't do the appeal. She has to get another attorney to do the appeal. So we have been talking to this paralegal man. He's been giving us a lot of knowledge about this legal stuff as well. One of the best lawyers. Like, we done seen him work. He actually was just our brother lawyer, and he got my brother exactly what he wanted. Like, he done been our cousin's lawyer and everything, and he got them off. So we know how he worked. It was just like I told my sister, this was personal.
Yep.
And so that's why he didn't fight for her.
Which makes it make sense.
But they don't learn enough to try to make no example out of my sister, because that's how I feel like it's trying to make an example out of my sister, because her statements is, quote unquote, I'm sick and tired of black women fighting over these men or losing their life.
She's not supposed to say none of that.
That's not what we in court for. And you can't use her case for nobody else's case, because all their cases are different.
Exactly. Yeah, she should not. I'm gonna just be honest. She should not be locked up right now. Nobody in their right man hear the case for one, and then see the video footage would think that this was not self-defense.
Because she threw that out the door. She threw self-defense out the door before they even, before she even went to the back to make a judgment about the case.
We are right now. We're going to be on screen, and then I'll upload it once once the interview is over with. But y'all are free to say how y'all feel or whatever y'all feel like y'all need to get off y'all chest. It's okay with me because I literally don't have no filter myself. But we gonna keep it, professional and just get out what y'all been holding in for so long that y'all feel like y'all want to get out. A lot of questions we just went over a lot of the questions, and so far, like, they were okay from what I get. Do you feel that way, Lakesha?
Yes.
Okay. So
I feel like that's everything that needs to be talked about. And then, like I said, it's just giving awareness to all of us, all of us who conceal to carry. Like this is what's happening in our city. That the CPD has failed. The system, they failed.
Big time.
And they need to be talked about. They need to know, like, the laws that's going on is not in place. Like, it's not right
at all. And then they encourage us to do the right thing and to protect ourselves so we won't run into these type of problems. And then when we do, it's this. They running scared right now. It's so it's funny. It's funny because they know that they did some bull crap.
Yeah, because when they say that, they thought just because they found her guilty that it was gonna stop right there. They didn't know nothing about the news.
Exactly.
They didn't know nothing about the news. They didn't know nothing about the interview until afterwards. Lakesha did the interview in January.
Mm-hmm.
So we waited until after trial to air the interview. But if you go back and look at the story back in January, she said she was on her way to Cook County.
Yep, she surely did.
So that was the story she was casting in January. We just didn't air it until now, until after trial. You know what I'm saying? Because, like I said, for a while we tried to play at the feet of her drum because she didn't like the fact that Lakesha had her case was big and it was all over social media.
And not to mention, she had all that support in the court too.
Exactly. So let me ask you this: what has been feeling? She's been still on it. She want to do a second part. She actually told Keisha that they can do a second part of the interview once after the 21st. If Keisha want to do it after the 21st or before she go back to get sentenced. So
she should do it before.
Right now, Keisha told her friends to email now because she's ready to do it.
That's what I just said. She should do it now before she gets sentenced.
And the lawyer gonna tell her, and please stay off the media. I told her, forget what he told out. We already done tried to spare their feelings.
Because as soon as y'all ready to do this one, it's going up the same day. I promise you that. It's going up. I don't know how, I'm going to be honest now. I don't know how much attention it's going to grab, but I'm trying to do my part. Because this don't make no sense. Yes, I got almost 12,000 subscribers, and I be having a lot of people in there when I'm doing my videos and stuff like that. I'm just giving y'all a heads up. But whatever it do, I feel like it'll make way. It's gonna make way. She needs this out there, and she needs justice.
But I got a question with that. With him saying that he's gonna pull off, and that he can't represent her as far as the you know, he's saying now like he's not. He's saying please stay off social media.
He trying to get her to drop him. I told her no, we're not firing him. That's what he want. I said no. If he want to drop you, let him drop you. Yeah. But we're not gonna fire him. He ain't slick. They used to getting away with this type of stuff, but it stops. Like she said, it stops today with y'all fighting over men. It stops today where you want to judge somebody that lies, you know, and your feelings about whatever it is. But you're not going to use her as no example.
Exactly. And I also, if possible, LaQuisha, if, like you said, if your sister wanted to talk to us as well. If we can possibly get that before we do the interview as well, that would be good.
When she called, Nita, if she called you before she called me, because I meant to call.
Whenever she call y'all, we don't stand by it. You hit this call button, you hit it right up. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So, Nita, if she called you before I talk to her, just let her know they willing to talk to her so they can get asked their questions. And she, you know, they can hear her side of the story from her own mouth.
I can't believe they did this. I just cannot. I've been thinking about this case ever since.
So crazy. Like, we see a lot of people that be innocent and get time. Like, so it's not even a shock to me, to be honest, for real. But to witness it myself, is just like, really? Like, you know, it just, I can't explain it. This stuff right here, actually, y'all, hold on 1 second.
Okay, yeah, she said, as long as I got y'all, I'll be good.
Right. That do make a big difference when you know you got support.
Yeah, she and them too, like, you know, she know for one thing for sure, two things for certain. Since this happened, she know her sisters and we ain't going nowhere. We definitely frontline and center. Anything she needs us to do, we on it. You know, she know that we getting on it. We getting on her level. She tell us to call. It be times he don't pick up or answer his phone. She need me to call and get on his ass. I'm on it. I'm calling. Why you ain't picking up? Why you ain't answering for her?
Exactly.
She calling you directly. You know who it is calling you from jail. You need to answer a call. He on here.
Hey, Lakesha, how are you? Hey, good. How are you? I'm good. How are you? Good. I'm glad you are home and on strong. This is Tanisha, and I'm with KPTV, and KP is on Cold TV side. And so I'm going to mute and allow you guys to take over, and this is for you to give us anything that you want to get out there. And she's going to record it, so we're going to be hearing things in your voice because we're going to try to get this out to everybody, okay? So this song, I'm on a wall phone. I do get a tap the next shift. I feel like that probably better because I can hear you, but I can barely hear you. But also I told my sister too, if you all want to come in person, I will get that information to you all today. Regular interview on the tablet where I can hear you all clear. My hand is on one ear and I'm trying to listen on the other ear because the phone is low. Yeah, I know how that goes. So, okay, you stay strong. We here with you, and if you don't even know how many people is growing. So we're going to try to get whatever we can to get you out of that and try to get this turned around. Okay, thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Absolutely. Thanks for taking the time. Okay. Definitely.
So, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this. This is Lakesha's story. More will be coming out soon. We have a part 2 dropping with Lakesha herself speaking. You guys, hope you guys enjoyed this. Like all eyes on this video. Thanks.
Peace to your feet, we bring it in. Saying facts, stay sharp, yeah, we never confused. From the streets to the world, get the real, no cap. Breaking headlines, put the truth on the map.
Yeah. Fast with the facts, we don't play no games. Report on what's real, we ain't chasing fame. Call Peace TV, stay locked, stay tuned. If you want the real talk, we deliver it soon.